Johannesburg Water has assured residents that the current water challenges will be resolved just before Christmas. Various communities around Johannesburg are experiencing water shortages due to annual maintenance work. Now, the city of Johannesburg has confirmed that the water supply in most of these areas are gradually stabilizing. It's been a few days without water for many residents around Johannesburg amid ongoing maintenance work. Water tankers were deployed as an interim solution, but it's an unpleasant experience for many, especially during this time of the year. All right, SABC News reporter Patricia joins us now with the latest update. Patricia, a very good afternoon to you. Just give us a sense of where exactly you are and, of course, what community members are telling you.
Good afternoon, Unathi, and to our viewers. We are in the heart of Midrand. We're just outside one of the main depots belonging to Johannesburg Water here in Midrand. You can see there's already a queue forming, and I must say, Unathi, it was raining cats and dogs just a few moments ago, and as soon as the rain stopped, we started seeing people trickling in, and that perhaps a clear reflection of their desperation as they, of course, had to just wait for the rain to stop for them to make it to this point to get water. And this has been the reality for many of them for the past week. Some of them have not had water since Saturday. So today is actually day 6 that they have gone without water. I want to bring in one of the gentlemen. You can see he is actually, just struggling to fill up his containers here. Just, share your experience. It was raining and so on.
It's been a struggle for the past couple of days with us not having water. We've coming through in the rain at night. We're visiting different depots, garages, etc. to try and get water. People are trying to help each other, residents are trying to help each other, but we were promised water within 2 or 3 days, but it's going on for a full week that we don't have water, and it's really having an impact on our lives. So we have to spend valuable time from our families coming here in the rain, trying to get water just to try and cater to the basic needs at home. So I don't think it's fair as residents and taxpayers to go through this when, we're supposed to have this basic need provided on a daily basis. So I think they could have planned better. I think they could have informed the public on a better timeline, so we could have adequately, got water stocked up. But I think it's absolutely unfair.
Right, thank you so much. They're just on the timing of this particular maintenance, Unathi. You'd remember yesterday, Johannesburg Water told us that the reason why they actually choose this time of the year, they told us that they do this actually twice a year. It's normally during winter and during the December festive time or period. And their argument is that their research has shown that the impact is less this time of the year, as the turnaround time is much quicker than when they do it, during the other periods of the year. But I just want to bring in more voices just to get that personal experience. I can see you swing it to the gentleman next to you, but I want to start with you, just your experience.
Even for me, I think, as the guy said, it's really unfair, but I think we have to live like this for now. So, So obviously, I come from far. I come from the other side of Midrand. I had to travel all the way from there just to come here to get water. So, this has really been a struggle the whole week.
If the rain had not stopped and it continued, because it was quite heavy, what would have been your interim solution?
Maybe try to go to the malls and see if I can buy some of the water there.
Nati, and that really also speaks of the financial cost that this whole experience is subjecting some of the residents to. Just your experience, your feelings.
It's been frustrating, I must say. And I think I just want to allude to what the gentleman said earlier, that they could have handled it better. I think having better communication and having a better plan to actually let the citizens know what's going to happen and how long it's going to take. And I think The biggest frustration has been that it's been also difficult to go out and get the water, and especially with the rain. Also, it did have an impact on us getting water. But also, I think it's also one also has to say shout out to the organizations that have opened up their resources. Some hotels have opened up their boreholes. Some malls also have opened up their boreholes to sharing water with the citizens. So I think it just shows the spirit of Ubuntu is still around in South Africa. But also, please, they must do better maintenance, and they must do better communication. They must communicate better with the citizens. I think everything would work out better.
All right, thank you so much. And that's one of the concerns that we've heard. Even yesterday, we were here after the briefing by Joburg Water officials, the Johannesburg City Manager, Dr. Floyd Brink, also. That was one of the concerns that were raised, that many of the residents felt that there was not frequent and clear communication, and that ultimately made it difficult for them to properly plan around this whole maintenance project. You'd understand that this is not over. There's still 2 phases that are left. So this was phase 1 that obviously carried the bulk of the areas around Johannesburg, and Midrand seems to be the epicenter of water-related challenges currently. And one of the reasons has to do with the reservoirs that ran dry. So it takes time, according to Joburg Water, for a restoration to obviously take place, and that's going to happen over days. But most of the areas have already received water. It's flowing as normal, but some areas are experiencing challenges. So they have appealed for patience while the restoration process is taking place. Phase 2 will start on the 19th of December, and that phase will mostly affect Soweto and Lenasia, and phase 3 will be in early January, I think the 6th and the 8th of January next year. So there are still 2 phases that will affect the other parts of Johannesburg. But so far, it seems like gradually it is stabilizing. But ultimately, this is the interim process. But many are not happy, in particular with the rain that's also making things difficult. Unathi, it's back to you.
Absolutely, Patricia. So unfortunate, especially given this time of year. But thank you so much for that update.